everybody, Tim Norris here, aka GreyElephant.
And Carmen Norris.
And welcome to a playthrough by GreyElephant Gaming.
And today, we have a challenge sent to us by the Solo Boardgamers Legendary Group on Facebook.
A challenge for us. Have you forgotten?
We took on Apocalypse with the massive earthquake generator.
We've defeated Thanos when he tried to forge the Infinity Gauntlet.
We fought our way through the Dark Phoenix saga, and we even defeated Magneto during the Midtown bank robbery.
We prevented the pan-dimensional plague by defeating Madeline Pryor, and we even saved the Daily Bugle from carnage.
We defeated the Predator in the deep jungles, and if that wasn't enough, the Alien Queen in deep space.
Mojo? Never heard of him.
In the Solo Boardgamers Legendary Group on Facebook, you pick the villain. You pick the mastermind.
You pick the henchman and the scheme.
We pick the heroes.
Speaking of which, let's introduce our lineup. Are we ready? Excelsior! Here we are, guys, with our challenge, and we are against the Shadow King. The Shadow King always leads Shadow X. Master Strike KO heroes dominated by Shadow King. Dominated is a new keyword. Basically, that means any characters that are underneath him, they give him +1 to his attack. Then each player chooses a non-gray hero from their discard pile. Shadow King dominates those heroes. You guys picked a very interesting scheme. Deadlands Horde, charge the wall. There are 8 twists, and we have an extra villain group. The extra villain group is Utopia, I think it's what they're called. They're going to make this one especially hard. I'm kind of surprised you guys didn't pick them as one of our villain groups right off the bat. Twist. Each villain simultaneously charges 2 spaces. Play another card from the villain deck. Evil wins when the number of escaped villains equals the number of players +6. So in other words, if 8 villains escape, we lose. And that will count henchmen. Here's where we think we got you. We created an all Spider-Man deck because we feel like if you guys are going to try to charge quickly out of the city, we need cheap cards that we're going to be able to quickly stack in order to defeat them guys as quickly as we can. And then hopefully we'll be able to start pounding on the mastermind as we start building up our decks. Of course, I'm here joined by my beautiful bride.
Hi!
She doesn't have her makeup on yet, so all you get to see is her headless body. She is first player. So we have Silk, we have Spider-Gwen, we have the Symbiote Spider-Man, we have regular Spider-Man from the base set, and Ultimate Spider-Man. You guys ready? Game on.
Alright, Tim's trying to get a...
I was hoping I would draw a 6 money deck on my first hand.
6 recruit on his first hand.
That would have been cool.
So he's drawn up, and I have 3 recruit and 3 attack. Let's see what I get. Okay, this guy is a Shadow X.
Yep, that's who he leads, the Shadow King.
4 to attack him, and I only have 3, so I'm just going to ignore him for now. How's that? I do have Recruit, and we already looked at the cards, and this one is a really good one because she's going to let me start KO my 0-cost cards, which is an awesome ability.
Oh, yeah. And then I have a 4-2 deck that I drew on my first hand, so let's see what I draw. Alright, so I have the Shadow X Dark Iceman. He takes 5 to fight, and of course, just like with Angel, if we beat them, we can gain them. However, in our practice game, Carmen and I found we kind of don't like those guys in our deck because they actually clog it up. Spider-Man works mainly with just 2 power heroes, or 2 cost heroes, I'm sorry. Alright, so I have a total of 4 money. I have found... Oh yeah, this one right here. This is the one that really went crazy for me. You get +1 attack for each other hero you played this turn that cost 1 or 2. Oh yeah. Now of course he's obviously the first card I've bought, so it's not like he's worth a ton. Oh baby, yes. That's the one you just got right there. Good flip, good flip. All right, that was a two great cards to start off my deck with, and now we'll go back over to Carmen.
Alright, I have 5 recruit and only 1 attack, so I'm not probably going to be able to do anything. Let's see what I flip. It is a Master Strike.
Oh, shoot. Master Strike, KO. So basically, you and you don't have a Yeah, you do have discard piles. So he takes your dominated hero from your discard pile.
Oh no!
Or he takes your hero from your... And I lost mine as well, so...
That stinks.
Yeah, that stinks
Those were
really
the
bad.
best ones.
Yeah.
Alright, well...
But we could possibly get him back if we hit him, so...
I do have 5 recruit, so I'm trying to decide. I think I'll take this one because she has the keyword spectrum, and she actually has a spectrum right here, so at least she works with her own card. Like if I have more than one of these, so that'll work, I guess. Okay, what did you just flip?
Spider Gwen, patrol the bridge. If it is empty, reveal the top card of your deck. If that costs 2 or less, draw it. So the bridge is all the way down here, and she does have 2 attack.
She has 2 attack, so I'll take that.
And she'll work good for the spectrum to try to kick in as well.
Yeah, because she's got 3 symbols.
Well, that stinks. I already lost Silk. Boy, that really stinks. Hopefully we can try to hit him and get those characters back. So I have a 4-2 again, obviously. So I've only got 2 total attack, which isn't... Well, let me flip this and we'll see if it does. And it is a scheme twist. So let's see what the scheme twist said. Each villain simultaneously charges 2 spaces and play another card from the villain deck. So 1, 2, play another card from the deck. And we have Dark... Wow, I know I shuffled him, but obviously not very well. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 total. And let's see who we want to grab this time. I'm considering grabbing her, Wall Crawl, so she'll go directly on top of my deck. She has 1 attack. Patrol the bank. If it's empty, you would get an additional attack. And then if my victory pile is empty, I get an additional attack as well. That's not too shabby. I think I might go with her instead, though. Patrol the rooftop. If it's empty, rescue a bystander. Then you get +1 attack for every 2 bystanders in your victory pile. No, I think I'm going to go with Spectrum. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. So we're going to take that one. That's my first one. And then flip the next card for me, please. And, yep, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put any card that costs 2 or less in your hand. There, that's a no-brainer, given the fact that all my cards are hopefully going to be cheap. Alright, so with only 2 attack, I can't do anything, and I don't believe that either. No, they didn't. Neither one had Wall Crawl. So that'll end it for me. We'll go back over to Carmen.
Okay, I have my Wall Crawl card that I had put on the top of my deck. And let's see what I get. Let's see, the villain gets +1 for each bystander in the KO pile. And when you fight them, you put a bystander in the KO pile, so it's only 1. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the Brood.
Yeah.
They get more powerful as the game continues.
I should be able to get them then. That's sweet. Yeah. Okay.
And you get to KO one of your guys out of your hand, too, when you fight them.
She has Wall Crawl. She has Spectrum, I'm sorry. And she has 2 symbols. This has 1, so that's 3 symbols right there. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. And I drew this dude. So let's see what this says. Patrol the bridge. If it's empty,
it is.
Reveal the top card of your deck. If that card costs 2 or less, draw it. Okay. And that was another recruit. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4.
4 attack?
4 attack.
Oh, well, they'll go into your hand.
Yeah, I should get one.
Well, they have no cost. Actually, isn't it cost?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So here you go.
Alright, so he's going to go into my hand deck.
Yeah,
right?
and he's a 4 attack, too, so I sleeved it for you.
Sweet.
And then,
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Gain
a sidekick, yeah. If it costs 2 or less, draw. So you'll draw 2 cards with that one. So.
I like sidekicks. Okay.
Wall Crawl will go directly on top of your deck, and as long as you have Spectrum, which she already has 2 of the symbols, you're going to draw a card. And I believe you've already got one of her, don't you?
Yes, I also have Punchy Fists. I think I'll go with this card here.
You already have Punchy Fists?
I already have Punchy Fists. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it, and you get +2 if you have a Punchy Fist.
There you go, Punchy Fist galore. Alright, let's see what we got here. Rawr. Another Brood. So we have 2 Brood. They're brooding.
I'm holding my breath every time I have a discard pile now.
So I drew my ultimate Spider-Man guy here. So reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put any that cost 2 or less back into your hand. Put the rest back in any order. So we know I am drawing 3 cards. it's impossible for me not to. So 1, 2, 3. All right. So that's one symbol. That would only be 2 symbol for me to be able to, and I really want to, I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any other character cards in my deck, really. She wouldn't be able to do it, so let's just go ahead and play her. So that's 2 attacks. Spectrum will not trigger because I need to have at least 3 of the symbols, and I've only got 2 in my hand. And the reason is because I'm going to get more attack by playing him now. So you get +1 attack for each other hero you played this turn that cost 1 or 2. So, so I am now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can get him.
Whoa.
Let's get back our heroes.
Yay.
How's that sound? There's yours. There's mine. And let's see what happened here. Each other play.
I think you have to KO. Oh no, you rescued him. Got it. Sorry.
Yep. All right, so each other player reveals their hand and shuffles 2 cards with money icons from their hand back into their deck. So basically, each other player reveals their hand and shuffles 2 cards with money icons from their hand back into their deck. So just any 2 cards that have money icons.
Like these?
That you just no. Recruit these. So
Recruit.
these 2. So those 2 go
okay.
back into your deck.
Oh,
Which
well,
is fine because you're going to be able to just kill the brood anyways, which is going to be good. All right, so that's already 1 hit on the Shadow King. Just like that. Okay, I've got 2 points. I'm going to grab this other Spider-Man here that says you get +1 for each other hero you played this turn that cost 1 or 2. So hopefully they start stacking on one another. And Carmen just got a great one right there. So to play this card, you must put 2 cards from your hand on top of your deck, which is no big deal because that's going to be able to work with other cards from Spider-Man as well. The one green one, I don't see where he's at, but all right, let's see what Carmen's got up her sleeve. Hopefully we don't get a Shadow Scheme Twist here because that was awesome.
Tim just jinxed it. I'm afraid to flip this card. I'm scared. I'm shaking.
Every time I always said in our practice game that it's bad time.
Oh, there we go. It's nothing. Okay.
What is it?
It's just a villain.
Okay. Does he do anything ambush-wise?
Nope.
Okay. So he does have 8 attack, though, right now. So.
When in the sewers, rooftops, or bridge, he gets +4. So he's 8. Okay, so I have 3.
Which is just
I'm going to use 1
Yep.
to get one of those guys.
So it does say the villain gets +1 attack for each bystander in the KO pile. There are none. And then it says, fight, KO one of your heroes, then KO a bystander from the bystander.
Oh.
Or just flip those wherever
or I'll
you
just
like.
make a mess over here.
So these are our bystanders, so we're going to KO that one right there.
All right, one is KO'd.
That goes in your victory pile. Now you need to KO one of your heroes.
This hero is gone.
Okay.
Now I will get this one because he is a 2
attack. Which means we KO another bystander. And wow, we had 2 actual good ones that popped up. So.
Okay, and now I KO. Let's see.
Another hero.
KO one of your heroes. It doesn't say in your hand, so.
Well, they wouldn't. They've
already been played.
They get KO'd. It's fine. You're fine. All right.
I was just making sure.
Yeah, you're good. And then that's it for you, right? Or do you not have any money? That's right.
I didn't have any money.
All right, and then I do have a 6 money hand this time, so I'll be able to get 3 cards, hopefully. And this time we got the Scheme Twist, so that's 2 of 6. So it does say right here, each villain simultaneously charges 2 spaces, play another card from the villain deck. So both of these guys have escaped, so there's 2 of the 8. 1, 2, play another card. And it is another brood. Okay, now because 2 did escape, we do have to KO a couple of cards here. I think we should definitely keep this one. He's a 4 attack. That's too good, if you ask me.
This one.
Okay. So let's just get rid of both of them.
This one's about the same.
You didn't like that one. There's no sense in keeping either one of them. How's that? And then let's flip over 2 new ones. Oh, look at that. We got our KO one with Silk again. That's the, I think there's one more of her. That's pretty awesome. All right. So let's see. I can't do anything with the brood because I've got just a complete money hand, but I can buy 3 of these cards. So I'm going to grab Silk for number 1. I'm going to grab this Ultimate Symbiote Spider-Man for number 2. My deck is going to be insane here real quick. You get +2 attack for each of the cards you have played this turn that cost 1 or 2. Alright. Just like that. I'm about to go badonkadonk.
Okay, I have an interesting hand where I need to make decisions as to the timing of things. And let's see what I get here. It is Warrior Woman, and she is an 8. She has ambush, charge 1 space.
Okay, so that's gonna push everybody. There you go.
Alright, we have charged. Okay, I am going to play this one first, and so I'm not going to be able to draw a card because I don't have 3 different symbols.
They count as long as they're in your hand as well.
Yeah, I know, but it's the same symbol.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And then this one is reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it.
And
yay.
You do. Sweetness.
Okay, and then I get +2 because there's a punchy fist right here. Okay, and then gain a sidekick. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it.
Man, I just drew like insane.
Alright, so there's another. Give me my sidekick.
Oh, there you go. Oh, and just so you guys know, we do have like all of the special sidekicks as well. And plus we have all of the
Different
mortal
bystanders.
Okay, we have all the special sidekicks as well, and in the wound deck we do have the like really horrible wounds as well, all shuffled in.
Oh, and the wounds.
Nice. The grievous wounds, I believe.
Grievous wounds. Okay, so I have 2, 3, 4 attack, which means I can get...
You can get him. He's in the street. When in the sewers, rooftops, or bridge, he gets +4. He's in the streets.
Okay.
So,
what is he? Nighthawk. Oh, okay.
he's dead is what he is.
He's dead.
What is he? He's dead.
I was hoping to KO one of these cards, but oh well.
Well, you could have if you wanted to fight a brood instead.
I got 4, so let's see what I can get for 4. There's another spectrum.
Another spectrum. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. That's an automatic. I know we like those because that gets us a lot of...
I like this one.
This would actually work well with your spectrum as well because then it's like you're already getting a symbol plus you're getting to draw another one.
Oh, well, that's
just
true.
a thought.
I like this one though.
Okay.
Reveal the top card of your deck. Costs 1 or 2. You get +2.
Gain a sidekick. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 1 or 2, draw it.
And then I could grab one of these.
Grab her again.
Yeah, I'll get this one because it's
now,
2 already.
Both of those have... Oh, he has wall crawl, so he'll go on top of your deck. I think I forgot to do that on my last turn. I'm not sure. But I tell you what, I drew like insanely well. Look at all that. I mean...
You're gonna hit him again?
I probably could. We'll see what's left in the city, and maybe we clear this out a little bit more. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. All right, so neither one of us are going to suffer from that. Neither one of us have anything from Rise of the Living Dead on our victory piles, so... Escape, Sinister ascends to become the new mastermind. He gains the ability. It ain't going to matter. He ain't going to escape, so what's it matter, right? That's the way I look at it, at least. All right, so reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put any that cost 2 or less into your hand. Put the rest back in any order. So we know I'm putting them all in my hands. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, shoot. And this really sucks because, once again, I'm not going to be able to use my Spectrum, though. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. If it costs 1 or 2, draw it. So that gets KO'd. Okay. Alright. And I've only got 2 different types of symbols, so we'll play her. So now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total attack. So with 11 attack, I could get Warrior Woman, and I could get the Brood. I mean, I could hit him, but I almost think possibly let's take out a couple more here in the city. What do you think?
It is getting kind of full.
It is getting full, and I agree as well. All right, so let's go ahead and take out the Warrior Woman from... It's Utopolis. Sorry, guys, not Utopia. It's Utopolis. That was the other one that you guys picked. So she is dead, so that was 8. So let's put her right over there. Now, the Brood has 2, so they'd be 3, and I do have 3 left, so to fight, we have to KO. Now, one thing I'm not sure, guys, is that if we KO this, are we supposed to KO somebody from here? Because typically, like if somebody escapes or if one gets KO'd, I don't know how that works really with the Brood. But I'm assuming we don't pull any heroes out and KO them because it wouldn't make much sense, I guess. I think that's just a mechanism to keep them more powerful, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I think it's supposed to be like the Brood has inhabited the bystander. So it's like you actually killed the bystander, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, plus I get to KO one of these homeboys. So see you later, homeboy. Alright, so that leaves me with 2 recruit points left. With 2 recruit points left, I think I want to grab one of these wall crawl characters. Nah, I need somebody with different symbols, because I've got this one and this one. If somebody had like a double symbol, he does, and so does she. That could probably help me try to get her spectrum to kick in. And it does have wall crawl, so I'll put it on top of the deck. Just put a new one out there, and then we'll head over to Carmen.
I have a very interesting hand, so let's see what happens. Scheme twist.
Alright, so the scheme twist, once again, that says each villain simultaneously charges 2 spaces. Floop, floop. Now you draw another card from the villain deck. And that is 3 of them. Is that zombie...
Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead.
Neither one of us have... So the way that the Rise of the Living Dead works is if that card is on top of your deck of your victory point pile, neither one of us have that. I've got a Brood and Carmen has a Utopia, so we're good there.
Alrighty, so... Patrol the bridge. If it's empty, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card costs 2 or less, draw it.
So you're going to get it.
Okay. Yeah, I already have one, so I could go ahead and play this. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. If it costs 1 or 2, draw it. Yay, he's KO'd.
Awesome.
Bye-bye. Alright. What was I thought I had a Spectrum card. I don't? Okay. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 1 or 2, you get +2. Dang it. Alright, now this guy, X-Gene, the next hero you recruit this turn has Soaring Flight.
Do I need to shuffle your discard pile real quick, Carmen?
Probably, because that's probably what I'm gonna...
Okay.
I already looked at the cards.
Because you've only got one card left, so that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I do have, if you notice, I already had that revealed. So I am going to have Soaring Flight. I have 2 recruit, and I'm going to recruit this one, and she has Spectrum. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck.
Oh, yep.
Put any combination of those cards with a total cost of 2 or less into your hand. Okay.
There you go. There's your... I guess that one. And how do you put the cards back? In any order?
Yeah. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards with this guy. So yeah. So we'll draw these 2.
There's your new deck. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9. 9 attack?
Mm-hmm.
You could hit him, or you can get Mr. Sinister.
Let's hit him.
I say we hit him too. There you go. Right here.
You know what? Yeah, I could have gotten Sinister, but he's just a little harder to get because you have to have that, right? No,
you need to go over there and look at Zombie Venom. He's the one you need.
Oh, he's the one you need that for. Okay.
So I'm gonna
let's go ahead. Let's do
I'm revealing
mastermind. Okay. Fight. Each other player reveals their hand and chooses one of their non-gray heroes. Shadow King dominates those heroes.
Just one?
Yeah.
I hate you.
I'm sorry.
Dang. Alright.
And that is it.
Crap. So Carmen's cleaning up. I ended up giving him my silk stalking. I think it's funny it's silk stalking.
You like that one. You like that card.
Yeah, I do, but I want to keep her instead. Alright, so her Spectrum will not kick in. So I've only got 1, 2 attack, which isn't going to do me any good. And then I've got 3 total recruit points. Let's see. She's got wall crawl. So now that I think about it, I don't believe anything I've got left in my deck is good. I'm going to go with him instead. So, all right, flip that. And then we go back over to Carmen.
Okay, let's see what I get. This is a Utopoless villain, and he has charged 3 spaces as his ambush.
God, no. So that's not good. 1, 2, and we let...
He's gone.
Yeah, no, he actually becomes... Sinister ascends to become the new mastermind. He gains the ability Master Strike. Sinister captures 8 bystanders. Then each player with exactly 6 cards reveals a covert hero or discard cards equal to the bystanders. Mr. So, yeah, we got to hit him now. So,
okay, wait. Now he would have charged 3 spaces, and he starts here. 1, 2, 3. So
each player gains a wound. Yeah, you should have gotten him on your last turn. I had a feeling that might come back to bite us in the butt.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So
I got a typical wound. So.
Yeah, same here. Crap. That really clogged up our deck.
I will play this. I gain a sidekick and I reveal the top card of my deck. If it costs 2 or less, I draw it. Okay. Yes, I get that card. Shoot, I don't have a different... Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. Yay! Okay, and now Spectrum will kick in. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. So, I'm going to need you to shuffle again.
Sorry, you're fine.
And then she's also going to draw a card. So, see what happens.
You ready? So, you're just drawing 1?
If it costs 2 or less, does this count?
Does it cost anything?
No.
There you go.
It costs less than 2, so
that's
okay. Right. And then another draw card. Patrol the bridge. If it's empty,
nope.
It's not empty. Alright. Woo!
And then you're going to have your soaring flight with that one dude, right?
No. Oh, shoot. Yes.
Okay, so that could possibly allow you to draw again.
So I have 9 so far, and now I get to recruit, and whatever I recruit goes into my hand immediately.
The bank is free, which means you would get 2 attack from her. Unless you wanted to try to reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 1 or 2, you get 2 attack.
What's this one? You get +2 against the mastermind or villains in the rift-tops or bridge.
That works because we got to get Mr. Sinister would be great, and then we got to do something about these 2 guys.
Okay, so reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it.
It does. It does cost less, obviously. Okay. Here, I got your deck shuffled there.
All right, so I had 9, and so I have 11 if I hit the mastermind.
Well, you could hit him then if you wanted, and that would still leave you enough, I believe, for the brood, right? 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
11. So it'd be 11 exactly.
Okay,
so,
let's do it.
All right, so there you go. You got him, and then I'm sorry.
Is he going to do something to me?
Yeah, he's going to die. That's what.
Okay, well, I like to hit the ones in here first before the villain does something bad to me. That's all.
No, just put him in your victory pile. That's fine. All right, now you get the brood, which means we do KO and an additional.
And that means I get to KO one of my heroes.
Yes.
Yes. Goodbye.
Very good.
Okay, and then I have to recruit. So I could pick one of these other cards up.
You're getting to the point where I think that's going to probably... Because you got so many cards KO'd.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. It is a brood again. Alright, let's see. To play this card, you must put 2 cards from your hand on top of your deck. He is 4 alone. I only need 1 more attack. So I'm going to put both of these cards on top of my deck. And my next turn should be pretty kick-ass. So right there is my 5 attack that I need. I'll get this guy right here. And after this goes... What the heck does that mean? So fight. After this goes to your victory pile, patrol the bridge. If there is a villain there, each player... Oh, I see. I think that possible... Yeah, I see. There's nobody on the bridge, so we're safe. Alright, so that'll take care of him. I've got 2 left. We're going to... wall curl. Let's see. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put them back in any order. You get +1 attack for each... Yeah, this could be good. I need a wall crawl card for sure. I'm going to take her instead, I think. Nah, let's see what we can do with her. Let's try that. Alright, these go on my discard. Let's flip the new card. And then we're going to go back to Carmen's turn.
This is how you win. You draw, like, practically your entire deck every turn. I keep having to shuffle my discards in because I've got cards that are going to let me draw a ton. And we'll see what I get this time. And it's another Brood card.
Okay.
Okay, so...
So they're 5 attack for the first one, just so you know.
This is... Well, this is Spectrum. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Put any combination of those cards that cost 2 or less into your hand. Put the rest back in any order.
There goes your... You get all 4 of them.
I do have Spectrum. There are 3 different symbols there. Okay, so... I gotta reveal these in the right order or I'll get all confused. Okay, so this is the order they were in my deck. I'm gonna take this one.
Yep.
Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. That's gonna allow me to draw this one because this would be the top card if I put them back. Okay. Now I can play this one, which is reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. If it costs 1 or 2, draw it.
Get rid of your wound.
That'd be this one right here.
Good job.
Now, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 1 or 2, you get +2. Yep, that's this one. Okay, so he's going to go back, but he gave me the +2. Okay, so that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, you can hit him, but you would not be able to get either one of them. You have how much again?
10.
10.
I think I should hit him. I think if you can't hit him, you should.
All right. You did that last time, and we ended up... There you go.
Fight. If the Betrayal of the Shadow Trap is in any victory pile or KO pile, put it on top of the villain deck.
It is
Aha!
not.
So he did nothing.
And you also get this card here.
I rescued it?
Yeah, because he was actually 8 attack. So
okay.
You get that one.
Woohoo! I only have 1 recruit, so that's
Not
it for
bad,
me.
Man. And just so you guys know, this is probably going to be game. Let's go for Final Blow. Why not? I mean, this is just a little too easy, guys. Sorry. You guys, you got to think harder outside the box to be able to beat us. We told you. We told you we're the best. All right. So I do have enough for her Spectrum to kick in. So that's going to allow me to draw 1 card. Oh, beautiful. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put any that cost 2 or less into your hand. Put the rest back in any order. So 1, 2, 3. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. If it costs 1 or 2, draw it. Spectrum. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. You get +2 for each other. Okay, so this is going to be insane, guys. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, then put them back in any order. You get +1 attack for each card you revealed that costs 2 or less. So we know for a fact that that's going to be a 3 attack, guys. Oh, well, actually, I could get the wound. I did not, so there we go. All right, so that's 3 attacks. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and here's where it's insane. Get +2 attack for each other card you have played this turn that cost 1 or 2. So we were 1, +1 attack for each. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's how you do it.
Oh, and that's why you wanted to go Final Blow.
Well, I could tag a bunch of them if you wanted me to, I guess. I thought we always worked as a team here. Hey, look, I could hit 7, 14, and get another one. All right, we could go ahead and count up our points, I guess, if we want. We'll see if I knew I was going to probably get him twice. I was like, this is going to stack pretty tight. All right, let's see what our score was. We'll be right back. So just real quick, I wanted to make sure you guys saw that the Shadow King would have dominated each hero that cost 5 or less from the HQ. So he would have taken all of these characters on, which would have put him at a 12 attack. I had 21 on mine, so I still would have been able to defeat him. So I just didn't show you guys this last ability here before I decided to just beat him up 2 times. Anyways, just wanted to make sure I clarified that. Well, there you have it. Easy peasy, full of cheesy. Well, that wasn't so tough now, was it?
That wasn't. I was surprised because, I mean, it seems like, oh man, they're going to rush out of the city and escape, and we are not going to be able to handle this quickly enough.
That's why I came up with the Spidey deck. I felt like I needed to have very cheap heroes that stacked and synergized very well. And that was the only way we were going to stop these guys from rushing out of the city, because we have played games in the past where, I mean, we've not even been able to recruit enough heroes before all of a sudden we were behind the 8 ball, and this one never felt out of control.
Right. And synergy is where it's at, because you see the way that we won this was that we keep drawing cards, keep drawing cards. And actually, there was one challenge during our practice game. I got a couple of bystanders.
Yeah.
And when you rescue those, they actually cost more than 2, and so they totally messed that up. I would, you know, flip that over on the top of my deck, and that would stop the game right there. I wouldn't be able to draw any more cards.
See, he cost 3. So we didn't want to, we deliberately wanted to avoid bystanders as much as we could. Because if we get those and then they go into our deck, like she said, it actually clogged our deck up and it slowed us down.
We still won in the practice game, though.
We did still win in the practice game, and in fact, I did come up on my last turn 21 power, or attack, just like in this one. It was really funny. But yeah, that's the thing you got to think about on this. If you're trying to get your deck and try to keep it fluid like what we were doing here, you want to be able to just utilize their abilities to the maximum, which was that every time we draw, we knew we were drawing. No matter what, we knew that card was 2 or less.
You don't want any cards that are worth more than 2. Maria Hill is 3, right? You definitely don't want to buy any of her.
That's why we put Maria Hill way up there, because she would have slowed our deck down once again. Not worth it. Totally not worth it.
And the bystanders, they were slowing my... There was really nothing I could do about that, but I did avoid recruiting that card, the rescue bystanders.
Yes, and the thing about it is, too, is, I mean, really, this whole deck was built for the main purpose of defeating this, which you guys set up. All right, now, these heroes are out of commission. They're tired, they're worn, which I don't think they broke much of a sweat, but hey.
That's a teamwork. They were working together.
Teamwork, that's right. So they're out of commission, they need to rest. So the next challenge you guys set up for us, we will not be able to do the Spidey group again. The other thing about the Maria Hill, we didn't need her anyways, because quite honestly, these heroes are so cheap.
They were so inexpensive.
We knew that we didn't need any recruit at all. We needed attack to immediately take out the villains. So great idea, guys. I mean, it was a really great idea.
This was a great challenge. It was, you know, rush them right out of the gate. Now let's try a different challenge.
Exactly.
Maybe somebody who's a little more stronger.
Well, this guy is strong. I will say that. All right, but I'm not thinking that. You know, now that we've been able to get the Spidey. Now, the one thing, Carmen, when we were talking about setting up our hero deck, Carmen said, let's go with the piercing energy, because this is where the Shadow King's from. He's from the Phoenix, or the X-Men set. So piercing energy will work great against him. And I thought, man, I don't know. And I know he would get that dominant, and we could, but I just felt like that the piercing energy was going to take too long to build. And plus, I wanted to keep piercing energy up my sleeve still, and because I don't know what you guys got planned next. And possibly that'll come into effect later, because like I said, the Spidey friends now, they're a little exhausted. We'll let you guys determine how long they're exhausted. But yeah, piercing energy, that's still something we can go back to later. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, if the Spidey friends are exhausted for the rest of the time, then that just means we have to branch out and show you new things.
Become a little bit more unorthodox. So, all right. Well, that's pretty much it for me. Great mastermind, great setup. Let's just try a little bit harder next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Mock them, honey. Mock them. I mocked them. You got to mock them now.
This was fun.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.